You can't have a baby at this stage. I will literally cry if you have a... Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God, no. No. Hello, my little peaches. Welcome back to another episode of Not So Berry. So I'm going to be running my Not So Berry series alongside the new werewolf series that I've launched with, of course, Rain, who moved out of the Not So Berry household in order to move to the new neighborhood and begin his werewolf-themed adventure. So he's no longer living with us. Also, a lot of you guys ask or were warning me that if I do that, then both households are going to have the same days and age simultaneously because they're in the same save file. Don't worry, I know that when I did my original Dream House series, I would sometimes have 3 or 4 series running at the same time. I know that it does kind of everyone will be aging, all of the days will be progressing at the same time. It's fine, we're gonna manage it. It's part of the adventure. What you can do is turn it so that Sims are only aged in the household that you're playing in, but I don't like doing that because it means that they will become out of sync with each other. So I did do that on my Dream House series, and it just meant that ages started to get really confusing because some Sims would have aged more than others, and I just didn't like it. So I'm going to keep it the way that it is. The downside to that means, of course, that Sims are aging whilst we're away. And I do notice that in this household because both Liv and Gordon are both at the point where they are about to age us into elders, guys. It's happening. Elder Claxton warning alarm. I don't know how soon it's happening. I know it's just going to happen at any moment, but that's fine because we knew they were almost at that point anyway the last time we played, and it is just part of life. I also see that Iris is currently 1 day from aging up into a young adult as well, and I also noticed that she has stars on 3 of her character values, which means that as long as something disastrous doesn't happen in the next few days, the next day, then Liv should go ahead and get that super parent aspiration completed, because she will have a child with 3 positive character value traits age up into a young adult. So I kind of thought that that child would end up being Bowen because he is, oh, he's tense. He's going through a phase. I just need to escape this family. He's having a bit of a stress right now, but he already has 3 that are gold stars and 2 that are really close. So I was kind of thinking it was going to be him, but actually I think Iris is going to be the one who pulls it out the bag for us. Now, when I first got to the house, it looked like everyone was taking full advantage of the fact that Rain wasn't here. So his room was now free. I also love that we renovated his room and then he moved out again straight afterwards. But it's fine because there's now a fun area to play games in, work out in, watch TV in, a little place for the teenagers to kind of escape, which I think is nice, especially because Bowen is kind of feeling a certain type of way right now. He's feeling distant. He's feeling like he's struggling to be around his family. He's feeling like repairing a dishwasher, which makes me a little bit nervous, but he's just a really helpful, nice kid, so that kind of makes sense, but please don't die. He's also no longer a preteen, so he's aged up into a full teen. So I think in particular, he will definitely take a little bit of advantage of Rain's old space. And we also have Minzy, our little puppy, who I think will also be aging up today. So I think we could have 4 birthdays. We had 2 birthdays recently. I think now we're gonna have 4 birthdays in one episode. I think we're gonna have Puppy, Iris, and parents all entering the next life stage in today's episode. And what's wrong, Papa LaRue? We've got little Val here as well. Oh, Gordon is currently skipping work. No, don't skip work. Oh, the first has happened. Gordon is the first one to age up into a new life state, and his new life state is Elder. Gordon is, oh no, where is he? Oh gosh, we'll make you a cake. It's absolutely fine. In fact, Liv, do you want to get on that right now? Start making a little cake. We'll also feel she's angry because she probably just, they made me this way. Wait, what does that mean? Why are you feeling angry? I don't know. She's meant to be aging up as well, but I was really worried that she was going to get pregnant after last episode. I'm not getting any other pregnancy emotions going on. And also I'm on the birth control pill. So you can't have a baby at this stage. I will literally cry if you have. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God, no. No. She's literally feeling the same way as me. She's like, I'm happy, I'm angry, I'm happy, I'm angry. No, this can't be happening. This actually can't be happening. Why has this happened? How has Rain got away with so much and you guys didn't get away with just one little woo-woo for old time's sake because we're elders and our chance of fertility should be freaking 0? How is it working when you're on the pill? Oh my gosh, she's definitely pregnant. Okay, this was not something I wanted to happen at all. Not happy with this one bit. Well, Iris, where have you found this flat cap from? I don't agree with this behavior whatsoever. You're being tense and moody with your family, so I'm gonna get you to go downstairs and why don't we work out some of those emotions? Take after your brother and just work through the anger and hatred of being around your family, okay? Oh my gosh, look at the puppy in the corner of the bed. So cute. I will give Gordon a little elder makeover. I was going to say I'm going to wait for Liv to join him. She's probably not gonna, right? Because she's pregnant, so she won't age up. She is slightly younger, but I don't think she's gonna. Oh no. You already have 4 children. If this is twins or triplets, I swear to God, I'm gonna uninstall Sims. If this is triplets, I'm uninstalling the whole game forever. That's it. Done. Gone. Pow. I guess it's very like in Liv's nature to want to have another child, but I'm still not overjoyed by this news, not one bit. Okay, Gordon, come celebrate being the only elder. He hates this so much. No, he's putting on a brave face. He's kind of putting on smiles, but also not putting on smiles. And there we go. Look, now he's happy. Because he's got his birthday cake. And common ground to build relationship. What Sims have in common can give them a foundation to a wonderful romance. Why have I never seen that before? Am I just actually continuing my view of being blind to all things Sims? Or is that kind of a new thing? Comfortable, compatible lifestyles. Huh. I've genuinely never seen this before. I've never had this pop up on one of my Sims. I don't know if that's a newer thing. Told had a child together. Liv swore to Gordon that he's the biological father of her child. Is her world good enough? Well, that of course applies to little Bowen down here, who is actually not his child, but also low-key his favorite son, but we don't say that part out loud. Because Rain is his son, but Rain and him have always had difficult feelings. They've kind of put things aside now. He did provide a happy childhood for him. He's always going to see them as a child he didn't want. But they now have a solid relationship and they're good friends. So they managed to patch things up, you know? And she's feeling so confident. I feel like you need to tell Gordon at some point. Like, he's had his cake, now he needs to eat it too, you know? And this is the weird thing. I can still, like, congratulate on the marriage, but I can't just announce that we're having a baby, which is really weird. But I'm just gonna enthuse about the pregnancy instead. I don't know why they've always kept the option to talk about the wedding as if they've literally just got married. It's really weird to me. Look, congratulate on marriage. Gaze lovingly at new spouse. They've been married for, like, 30 years at this point, but whatever. Oh, and Madeline, do you remember Madeline with the red hair? I think she literally just aged up before my eyes then, because I couldn't find her. Yeah, she did. Madeline is also now a teenager, so I think I want to see her, because her and Bowen made friends as children, but then he aged up before her. Do you remember she was like, for some reason, an entrepreneur as a child? And she had that cool red hair. Well, now she's a teenager, so I might give her a little makeover. Okay, so it's going to be Aris's birthday, so I'll get her to invite round her friendos, Rosemary and Chrissy. Chrissy's still like our oldest friend, but Rosemary is like her newest friend. It was first day of winter. She originally had a crush on Chrissy, but got rejected. So she's kind of starting to develop, like, I don't know. We've had a little casual flirt with Rosemary and it went quite well. So I'm going to see where things go with that. I'll also get Bowen, who's feeling sore from doing his first ever workout. I will get him to invite over Madeline. So it's going to be quite a teen-filled household today, genuinely. Also, who is this Clint guy that you're friends with? This is the hugest teen I've ever seen in my whole life. Liv is craving rich food, greasy pizza and loaded potato chips. What I can offer you, however, is white cake. And oh my gosh, I forgot Werewolves broke all the hair and I haven't downloaded the fix. Yeah, Werewolves broke a lot of things. It broke a lot of hairs. When I actually first got Werewolves in my game, the update that they did for the, like, you know, just the free updates that they give you stuff with, it broke Werewolves. So I actually was trying to download the first, I was trying to record the first episode of Werewolves and Werewolves did not work. And then Kachiko Eyelashes got stuck on Werewolves. No matter how many times you linked and unlinked it, it would just forever stay stuck there. I think a fix has been released for that as well. You guys have also told me about a fix to the werewolf legs and a tail, which I'm going to download ready for the next Werewolves episode. So thank you so much, guys, for letting me know all of those things. And I'm gonna clear this cake away because we're gonna be making a new one. I also figured that since I'm almost an elder and I'm pregnant and about to have a new baby, I need a little help around the house. So I bought myself a Roomba. And can I like, ooh, okay, it's already got waterproof. It's already got this gyro compactor and gizmo redundancy. I can install sonic dampeners, turbocharge, and nanotech diagnostics. Oh my gosh, I'm not high enough in handiness, however, for any of those things. Maybe that can be something that Gordon does while he gets older. A little retirement kind of job for him, but I'm going to start a little cleaning routine. I never get my Sims Roombas, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's even going to be able to get out of there, but we shall see. Gordon, who I'm going to keep working for a while because he's working in the political career. He's currently working as a charity organizer, though. He's not into like the mean politics. He's into like good politics. And everyone knows politics is full of old people. So I feel like it's fine for him to stay working. Plus, he actually only works Friday, Saturday, Sunday now. So, you know, he's fine. Okay, Roomba is beginning. It's for, oh, it's gone straight under your dress. Cool. Love that. Love that we're just clinging in the underneath our dresses with a Roomba now whilst pregnant. Interesting. And we're still in trimester 2 for 3 more hours. Oh my gosh, this baby's coming fast. And we've got morning sickness. I think you've gone to go do a little pukey maybe. Wow, this is happening very fast. I really didn't want another baby. Raising 3 babies and then adopting a toddler, that's enough for any one Sim's life. You know, that's so much. But I also kind of saw Liv as having a big family, and why not give her the biggest family we've ever had in Sims? You know, let's just go ahead, at least for Not So Berry, let's go ahead and have 5 children. Like, why not? Let's just finish on an absolute like banger. Just make the family tree like as thick as possible at this point. I mean, like, look at it. It can barely load. My family tree is so freaking huge. It can barely load, but this is the line we're following here. Down all the heirs, down Minzy, down Scarlet, down Saffron and Ash and Lila, and there we go. Clem to Coral to Robin to Briar to Liv to her children. So the family tree, freaking huge. It's so big. It's actually so big. It's just ridiculous. And look how much it spreads out. Look how vast it is. There's probably 200 Sims here minimum. Like, it's just freaking huge. It is huge. And we are very productive. Like, look how many babies I'm seeing here. We produce a lot of children. Like, look at all these. Was there any need to have that many? I don't know if there was, but we've definitely got the lowest in the tree. So we're doing the best, basically. We are most definitely doing the best. Although, actually, these guys are at the same rate as us. These are cousins? First cousins once removed, I don't know, but we do have a cat person in the family. I'm kind of interested to know, at one point, did we ever like, did anyone ever reproduce or marry in with the doctor that's been alive for 10 generations? I don't know, maybe. Okay, Bowen is just being as good kid as ever. I feel like Bowen could be a doctor, like, or a rocket scientist. Like, he's just super brainy. I feel like he's going into that kind of route. Also, his little sister Val just thinks the absolute world of him. They're pretty close in age, and he was the first person she really connected with in the household. He's given her his old science kit, so I'm getting her interested in science as well, just because I feel like she will love it. Plus, she's bored trying to talk with teenage girls, so she's leaving them alone. Oh, and I've just realized her other friend never came. Oh, wait, that's so awkward. We invited Chrissy, but she never turned up. I'm going to try inviting her again. What are you doing, by the way? You're doing heavy lifting. What? They're really taking advantage of Rain's room. And let's also invite over Madeline. Okay, they're both here as well. I also noticed that Madeline is a Milner and is still an entrepreneur. So we probably are super distantly related to Milners through Ash's generation. So it's very far back. It's probably like very distantly related, but I thought that was kind of amusing. So let's nip into cast real quick with Madeline. Oh, and Madeline is definitely an alien. I've got a lot of blue members of this family. A blue mother and a blue brother. Okay. So here is Madeline. She actually looks a lot like a character in a video game I've played recently. I'm just going to throw some skin details on real quick. Oh my gosh, I've got 2 columns. This is so painful. And as a kid, if you remember, she had those red bits in her hair. So I know it does a bit of clipping at the bottom here, but I just gave her these pink bits. And I kept like a cute like little girl next door appearance. And she's a recycled disciple who hates children, but likes pink and the violin. Well, great, because I gave you pink hair. She doesn't like spooky music, and she is an outdoor enthusiast collector. So I think the collector, like the outdoor enthusiast and the recycled disciple, will kind of fit with Bowen quite well. And I figured whilst I'm in a cuss mood, I'm so sorry, Gordon, but I think if you're an elder, we need to make you look slightly older. So, oh my gosh, I can't handle these 2 columns. I'm pretty sure it's fixed now because I've been away for a few days. And I think a lot of mods got fixed while I was away. So yeah, I need to fix this. It's bothering me. And I need to start with your elder face overlay. So, oh gosh. He's gonna start looking a little bit older. I literally never used to age my Sims, like ever. But aging is a natural part of life, guys. Let's go ahead and make him look a little bit older. He's just as beautiful and wonderful. Oh, you've lost your head wrinkles. Pop those back on. He's just as beautiful and wonderful. He's just a little bit older and a little bit wiser. He's still the same old Gordon. He just has more wisdom now. A little bit more wisdom. And then his hair. Do we start adding in? Oh, this is good. Okay, so a few flecks of silver. Starting to make their way through the front. I actually really like grey hair on men. Like, it doesn't bother me one bit. So I'm quite happy for him to go grey, but let's just like start the process of going from, like, I feel like he's been touching up his roots for a long time, but now he's just like, you know what? It's not that deep. It doesn't matter that much. And I'm gonna switch him to a beard that I can add like a few little bits of grey to as well. Maybe something about this, just like a little bit like a, what do I do with it like this? I feel like a more clean shaven matches his personality a bit more. So there we go. A little bit of a more grey beard, and I don't know, I'm sort of feeling a mustache for his age. Maybe he graduates to a little bit of a mustache instead. What do we reckon? Mustachy Gordon. He's kind of looking like a Mortimer, as I called him when I was a kid. You know what? He's elder. He can have a new look. I'm gonna let him age with a mustache. Age with some beard oil and a mustache. There we go. Okay, so Liv's getting some foodies ready for the birthday party. Bowen is hanging out with Madeline. These guys are just friends. Like, they're young, especially her. So they're just kind of hanging out, having a good time, being friendos together. I'm gonna ask about my investment results because she is an entrepreneur, a child entrepreneur. I don't know if she had a lemonade stand or what, but she has been looking after our money for a while now. So I'm kind of interested to know if it's gone anywhere. And I like the idea that, look, I've got them like sharing their brilliant ideas together. I like the idea that they're both like, he was just putting a full-on shepherd's pie in front of them. No, put the cottage pie on the table. Put it on here. There we go. They just like chit chat about like science things because he is like a genius. We also were watching like some kind of like space show as well. Watching a bit of Battlestar Galactica, you know? Oh, look, she's taking the birth control pill. This is what I don't get. She's literally taking the birth control pill while she's pregnant. I feel like we shouldn't really be doing that one. And Iris is hanging out down here with her friends, taking full advantage of Rain's old room. So this is oldest friend Chrissy, and then this is newer friend Rosemary. But it doesn't matter how much fun you're having as a teenager or how much you don't really want to be hanging out with your family. When Liv cooks, you go and get the food because she's literally a fantastic cook. Look at this excellent cottage pie, fully delicious. She can't even wait to get into a seat before she starts eating it. And how is this puppy still a puppy? You're literally 3 out of 1. You need to age up, puppy. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what's taking you so long. Apart from Val, who's like, no, science is far more important than eating. Me and my little rabbit outfit will stay up here sciencing. Also, she enjoys her solitude. Like, she don't mind hanging out with her brother, but if he's got friends around and there's like a bunch of teenagers here, she's far happier just hanging out upstairs on her own. She's been like that ever since we adopted her as a little toddler, and that's fine. If she enjoys solitude, I have no problem with that. I'm gonna get Liv just to give Rain a ring and be like, hi, Rain. Just checking up on you. Do you need me to send you some money? I've just cooked cottage pie. Would you like me to like wrap you up some and send you it, or like come bring it round? Like, do you need your mum? And Rain being like, no, mum, I'm fine. Leave me alone. Oh my gosh, look at her cute little winter outfit. Why is Madeline so freaking cute to me? I just can't. I think she's absolutely adorable. She looks quite different to my own Sims as well, which I think makes me like her a lot too. She's got like this proper little button nose, and it's just the cutest thing ever. Okay, she'll have more information about our investments soon. Interesting. And ooh, you want to buy an observatory. So I had to disable the new packs because in my game it was like messing with the werewolves, but I know that they've given us a smaller telescope. But will it break werewolves if I try and add it? I don't know. It's there. So this is the back pocket observatory. I feel like this is absolutely perfect for Bowen. Maybe him and his friend can go ahead and try it out. But I also know that for some reason, this telescope has a really high death rate. It has the death by Meteor, which is a new death, which came when they added this to the game. And I'm a little bit worried. Also, why would you have it in the street where anyone can steal it? I do not know. I'm a little bit worried about trying it out in case we do end up dying. But why don't we observe the sky and see what's happening? And no, friendos, you can't leave. Don't you dare leave. We haven't even done the birthday cake yet. If you're gonna go, then let's sit together and do birthday cake. Don't leave. And oh my gosh, Liv aged up, but she's pregnant. What does that mean? We've got a load of gifts. Even Raina's sent one. I don't know who Declan is and Keegan, but they've sent one too. I'm still pregnant. I've aged up into an elder, but I'm still pregnant. I didn't even know you could do that. I don't know if I changed something in MCC ages ago and just completely forgot about it because I think I did because, oh my gosh, look at the size of her boobs while she's pregnant. I was losing so much time between Liv and Gordon because she was aging up. She wasn't aging up because she was always pregnant, whereas Gordon was, that I turned it off. And now she's gone ahead and aged up and she's still, okay, we've not lost the baby. I thought that that would cause the baby to instantly be lost. So I'm actually really glad that didn't happen because that would be so sad. Okay, right. Before anyone else leaves, why don't we go ahead and do this birthday cake, please? It is time for you to age up, Iris. I will, oh, she's like, yeah, boring, bye. I will give you some hair that actually works. So that will be the nicest part of aging up. Is there a fix to that? I've seen individual creators release fixes and new versions of their hairs, but I really don't want to re-download all my hairs. That's just absolutely not going to happen. And Iris has aged up. So one thing that I've been doing, which I really liked, is I've been giving the children of this generation the same traits as as the very first Not So Very generation, which was, of course, Mint. So I believe we gave the jealous trait to Rain, which was kind of a funny one because he's like a philanderer, but he gets jealous when anyone else gives any of the Sims that he's currently chasing attention. There is also vegetarian and materialistic. Now, I think both materialistic and vegetarian would suit Iris really, really well. But what I'm kind of thinking is I feel like vegetarian is a good trait for Bowen, especially with his friend being like a recycled disciple. He's really interested in science and all of that kind of thing. I feel like this just suits him. This one really doesn't, whereas both of these kind of work for Iris. So I feel like materialistic kind of fits her quite well. I know it doesn't really go with her hippie style, but you know, you can still have this like boho, like hippie style, but actually still really like pretty shiny things, you know? Especially because for a little while, money was a slight issue for the family. So we didn't get as much new stuff as we'd have liked to. Like she didn't get to change her room for a long time when we moved in here until she was a teenager. So I think maybe materialistic and just liking nice things suits her quite well. She still does have the nerd brain trait. She's a bookworm. She's happy. She's cheerful. But you know, she might have this kind of like smart, bookish side to her. But she still likes pretty things, you know? And maybe one of the things she likes buying is new books all the time. So there we go. I'm also going to give her a little bit of an updated appearance ready for young adulthood. So the main thing I think I'm going to change is her hair. I did change her eyes once I changed her style because I thought it suited her hair more. I thought maybe she'd like experiment with contact lenses. I don't know. And I think eventually I would like to send her back to like brown hair or like blondie brown, like maybe brown with a few highlights in it. But I think we get there via like, you know, switching up her hair from, because it was currently pink. So maybe like she's been dyeing it herself at home and the colors started to go a little bit different on top. We've got a few of these peachy streaks. So eventually we start to go back to like brown and then we'll add like some lighter highlights because this is where I want to end up on her. I think this color is so nice on her. I think it looks absolutely amazing. But for now, we're going to go for this like a peachy kind of color. I'm going to go for a softer eyeshadow on her. Now she's a little bit older too. Just something a little bit more subtle like this. And I'm like trying to experiment with her style, but like the skirt feels like it's kind of aging her a bit, but it's winter. So I'm like, she'd probably want to wear like a longer, like a comfy skirt. A comfy like cardigan. And I thought the one with stars on it kind of showed off her arty side. But I think I'm going to like mix it up with trousers just so that it doesn't feel too grandma-ish. I actually like the skirt. I think it's too cute, but I just don't want to make her look old before her time, you know? Might even give her some flares. Okay, so I'm trying to make her not like blindly follow the other girl style now and start to like just develop her own. And I'm really excited to give her the new hair. That's what I'm most excited for. Liv, however, is now an elder, so I'm gonna have to start making her look a little older too. We'll start her out on the first of these. I use this intro aging just to like add like age and you can like develop it over time. So I think we'll use this just to make her look a touch older. And I think also a little bit of a darker lip. Now she's a bit older too will suit her more. And a lot of you guys like the idea of going for like a light blue. Oh no. Okay, I'm not going to touch her hair because it breaks it. That's an easy one to solve. Okay, so here she is in the wild. Now she's a young adult. What did she age up with? Oh, and the dog's aging up. I can hear it. Dog, where are you? You're aging up in here. Oh my gosh, 4 birthdays. There we go. 4 birthdays done in one go. This is a lot of aging up for one episode. Okay, we're doing lots of spins. You remind me of Lexi. She likes to spin to communicate with us. And here we go. Into a full-blown golden retriever. Golden retrievers are so cute. It's still weird to me that it's Minzy. But Minzy has aged up. Oh my gosh, golden retrievers are just so freaking gorgeous, aren't they? Such gorgeous doggies. And Bowen, I'm kind of like secretly hoping that you will take on a little bit of the lion's share of looking after this doggo because I'm pregnant, your dad's working. Your sister's gonna have to be starting her new job as well, and Valerie's too young, so. And absolutely no, you cannot have any cake. Okay, so I've read that if your sim is going to get hit by a meteor. Oh my gosh, why was this not in the game from the start? Like, look how much better this is. Like, this stupid huge one you used to have, like, literally just drove me mad. Yeah, you're gonna have to look after the doggo, but also please don't get hit by a meteor. It will appear down here if they're in danger, so as long as you keep an eye on that, then you should be totally fine. And Iris has gained the people person lifestyle. That suits her so well. Oh, and we're still flirting. Oh my gosh, wait, what are you guys doing? You're having a full-on flirt down here. Okay, flirting away with Rosemary. Rosemary's still a teenager, but they're pretty similar in age, I think. Yeah, 9 out of 10. She's going to be aging up really, really soon. And they do have like a bit of romance together now. Wait, but so do you and Chrissy. Oh my gosh, what have you been doing in the 4 seconds that I just left you? And Gordon is consulting for a prominent politician gunning for re-election. A trio of wealthy potential donors are interested in contributing, but first they want Gordon to sell them on their candidate's strengths. Speak about record or promises? Speak about the record, because promises don't really mean much, right? Gordon takes a deep breath and succinctly links his client's 3 best achievements. The donors think on it, then nod and break out their checkbooks. Okay, we got 250 simoleons for that. How far? Okay, we need another 500 to collect, but we can easily do that in a dinner party or 2. That's very good. Well done. Make sure you're working hard. Work hard, even if you are old. You like being at work. And oh my gosh, this. Get inside right now. Oh my gosh, it literally gives you 2 seconds. Is this a countdown? 14 minutes. It's coming right for me. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a meteorite. It's heading right for Bowen. Run for cover. They were right, like, about there being no chill for this meteor. Like, what? Oh my gosh, please don't walk outside to walk the dog right now, because there is still a meteor coming. He used that for like the first time he ever used it. He was the first one to use it, and a meteor came to hit him. Luckily, he got out of the way, and the meteor just doesn't hit now. I kind of low-key wanted to see it hit, but I also don't want to kill Bowen. But that's a bit much. That's a bit OP. That is a lot of, you know... Oh, you can pack it in your inventory as well. Okay, love that. That's dangerous. Jeez, that's a lot. I'm really glad I caught that, or else Bowen would have died. So, well done for getting shelter. And Iris, you are now a young adult. Oh yeah, we were looking at what traits you aged up with. So you got compassionate from having positive empathy. You got good manners from having positive manners. And you got responsible. So, if I go over to you, you did it. I didn't get a pop-up. But you completed the super parent trait. Did it seriously not give me a pop-up? Oh my gosh, what? There was so much going on that I didn't even see it. Aspiration complete. Being a parent isn't easy. It has its moments. Happy, yes. Sad, yes. Enraging, definitely yes. Messy, also yes. But ultimately, fulfilling. Liv has achieved her dream of becoming a super parent. She is now a role model and can now build character values faster for nearby toddlers, children, or teens. So that's pretty perfect, because we still have a toddler and a teen. Sorry, a child and a teen. And we're going to have a baby very, very soon. And she's done it. She did the super parent aspiration. I kind of want to get her something to celebrate this. And I also want to retire her as well. Like, what's a nice thing to reward her with? Frugal could be quite good. Permanently reduce bills. I think that's a pretty good one. And I'm also going to give her mentor trait, because then she'll be able to teach our children, and morning sim as well, because you're going to be up with the baby. And how many days left do you have? You've still got 4 days vacation, so I might as well keep calling in and earning money rather than retiring. And oh my gosh, I still have my 3rd trimester in 10 hours. Technically, I've completed Generation 10. I've adopted a child. I've mastered photography, cooking, and parenting. I've mastered the critic career. I've completed the super parent aspiration. I married my stout childhood sweetheart, but I still have to stay with them until I die. So, I mean, technically in this generation, I need to die, right? So it's probably going to be a little while, but that's fine because I'm still enjoying playing. And also, Minzy will keep aging whilst we're playing with Rain and Werewolf. So we're not going anytime soon. And we also need us to have the one-time secret affair as well. So now I kind of don't mind that she's pregnant, because at least I'll have something to do while she's older and something for her to focus on while her kids get older and like start moving out. Also, I think you have a fan, because Rosemary, well, she was literally following you around the house, but now she's nipping off and she'll be aging up too. Now Iris, we know, is very arty. Like, she keeps painting all of these amazing things. I kind of want to see how far she can take this, like with painting. So for now, what I think I will do, you know, getting into the art career is quite hard. And like, does she need to go to university to study art? She's not really 100% sure yet. What I'm actually going to do is register with the Ministry of Labor so she can get like, you know, so she can register as having a career. But rather than going straight in and, you know, wasting or like, you know, spending a lot of money on a degree that she might not even like, we're just going to try being a freelance artist for a while and just see if we enjoy it. There we go. Freelance artist for her. And I've just realized every time she starts a new canvas, it counts as a new possession. her materialistic trait. So buying all of these like paints and canvases is gonna make her really happy. So it actually worked out perfectly that she's materialistic. Bowen, I've kind of just realized, how much time have you got left? Oh, you've got 8 days. I said I was gonna try and get him into like quite a good school. Well, you are a high school C student, so you've not been showing that much, but I feel like with his traits and stuff, and if he works hard at school, we can try and get him into, you know, a school that like reflects his genius trait. I don't really want to send him to boarding school. And I don't think he doesn't fit going to like a really posh school. I don't think he would enjoy that, like an elite private. This is like academically vigorous environment at Bedlington Latin School. Or the Striker Alternative School. That's for those that require specialized instruction and individual attention. I think Bedlington. Let's try him out with that. Oh, look at little Val taking after Bowen with doing all the dishes. Little cutie pie. And why are we all getting a phone call? What's just happened? Oh my gosh, for a minute I thought it was going to be Rain. Alicia has passed away. I'm so sorry for your loss. No. Alicia is Liv's big sister. Alicia has passed away, you guys. Childhood buds. She was my guest of honor at our wedding. She was a stay-at-home mom. Perfectionist, creative, erratic. We were childhood buds. And we were also good friends. And if I go to the family tree... Here is Alicia. She is my half-sister. We share a dad, but Briar wasn't her mum. She ended up having... Oh, she never married. That's so weird. I thought that she was married to that. I'm sure she was married. That's weird. But she had 3 children. That's who Declan is. Oh my gosh. Declan, Luca, and Thaddeus. Oh my gosh. What? Why are you so good at naming? Thaddeus, Luca, and Declan. 3 sons. And she also had great-grandchildren, Kenny and Taran Chen. So who were they with? Who was their parent? Whose family tree have we married into here? Deja Chen, Justice Chen, Leah Chen, Hugo Chen, Savannah, Tyrone Horner. No, I'm not recognizing any of... Wait, Jade and Pancakes! Ah, okay. Daichi! No way! I thought you were immortal. I thought you were going to live forever. Oh my gosh, Daichi was friends with Lila. And... I thought was immortal, but has eventually now died. Had a great grandchild who's married into our family. This is the thing. You will touch the branches of every family tree if you play Not So Berry for as long as I have. Also, I genuinely think Liv is my sim with the most character traits ever. Like, look at this. Family-orientated, perfectionist, gloomy, morning sim, mentor, frugal, responsible, caregiver, happy toddler, entrepreneurial, night owl, good manners, compassionate, TB, immune, meningitis immune, role model, artist, and domestic. Oh, artist. Well, she is an artist in the kitchen and her reviews. And she's passed on that trait to her new little artist who's making a sketching series. And we will be selling the best ones. Well, we definitely saw a lot of Alicia. We hung out with her a bunch, especially in our old house. So why don't we bake something in her honor, especially because we're kind of angry right now. I'm going to cook galbi jim. I don't know what it is, but it's served during Korean festive holidays. Ah, it's in Fasol. Okay. Oh, Chuseok. Okay. Maybe not that then. Why don't we just do... I want to do something really special for her. Let's do lobster tortellini. That's kind of special, right? And the bad thing is, it means that Bowen has gone to his admissions tour and interview feeling really sad about a loss in the family. But I also love how well-rounded he is. He's like, look, I want to read something because like I just want to learn something new, but also I want to be really buff because my brother was and I want to be like him. Get yourself a man that does both. So next episode, because we've got to play with Liv until she dies, we will be having a little Liv Babalaroo. I can't believe I'm saying those words. I did everything in my power to make this baby not happen. But it's here. We enter the 3rd trimester in 3 hours. So it's happening very, very soon. Bowen isn't sure what they want to be when they grow up. All their friends seem to have figured it out. How would I figure out something? But you've asked the wrong person here. Pick something you like. Pick something that you like. And you've immediately... put some of his things out of the traits that I need. Good job. Well done. What do you guys think Bowen should be when he grows up? Let me know in the comments below. What Babalaroos do you think we are getting out of Liv? Will it be 1? Will it be 2? Will it be a boy? Will it be a girl? Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments below. And we will be heading to Wolfies next episode. So I don't want to play for too long. I'm also going to hit a hot pause so that when I join the Wolfies, it's paused as well and I don't lose any time. And I will see you guys at next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.